Hey everybody, Taylor from Red Room Morels. Here today we're going to work on getting the egg box set up, and then I'm going to show you the kits that I have for the moms and hatchlings in case things start to go wrong. So yeah, let's start getting this egg box set up and go from there. Okay, so what I use is a medium for incubation. I actually get it from Wilbanks. I use just their big old bag of vermiculite. It's quite dusty in my opinion, but once you get water in there, I've had really good luck. So I'm not fully gonna get this one ready today. I just want to get it mostly ready, because I have a feeling Urbosa is gonna lay while I'm at work, and I want to just be able to quickly get them pulled to get her cleaned up and go from there. So for today, we're just gonna throw some of this in. I've got myself coughing now, but I like to do about that much, maybe a little bit less. It's crooked too, so that doesn't help. But the day that she lays, we'll mix water in to the point, and I'll show you when she lays. But you want to be able to get it wet and have it be wet enough that you can grab it and it stays kind of clumped, but not wet enough that when you squeeze it, it's dripping in water. So I'm just gonna throw this in there for now, so that it's there. A little hookies. So then this egg box mostly done. I gotta get batteries still for my thermometer hygrometer combo. I'm actually thinking about switching to a different brand this time, but all my lids have spots to put our clutch cards in too. So basically, when I say clutch card, it's just as simple as I've got these. So each clutch gets its own. This is our pied clutch from last year, and then each baby gets a birth certificate. So when I get eggs in the box, I'll fill out whatever needs to be here, and then tuck it in. And that's all they're that's how I know who's from what. A friend of ours, Chris, actually just drafted up some new clutch cards for us that have all of our, goodness gracious, has our updated logo on it. So I'm excited to get those printed and in use this year too. I might have to try and see if he'll do me some birth certificates so that they match. But yeah, and then this is just my binder of, I actually should probably move those. I'll do that in a minute. Now that our egg box is good to go, I am going to show you the kits that I have. This first one's going to seem silly, but we have this big monster, and all I'm putting in it is my bottle of Dawn dish soap. So this is going to be the kit that basically, as soon as I pull Mom off her eggs, she goes in here into a bath with just a little bit of dish soap to help kind of clean up any of that egg smell. Because if she can still smell the eggs, she's more likely to refuse food, or not go back on food very quick, which can be very, very much a pain. So that's Mom's kit. Sorry, cleaning up a little bit of a spill. I guess not really a spill, but you know. Alright, so this is my hatchling kit. easy to tell because it's smaller than Mom's kit. Mom's kit's huge, baby kit tiny. So I usually will start off, for now, this time around, I'm just putting these in because I'm not really going to need paper towel until it's time to cut. And recently I had to use my iodine and it leaked. So I just want to have it so that it's leaking onto the paper towel because it's too tall to fit in there. So I have iodine just in case we need it. Got our flashlight, and I just made sure it's good and charged because we'll need this for checking for veins. And then I have foot powder, fungal. Yeah, that way if any eggs at any point in incubation start to get moldy, I'll dust them with this just to try to help kill off any of the fungus that's on there. And then I have just some little cups. They're kind of like the cups that you would dye eggs in. In my head, I kidnapped these from the kid, thinking if there's a moldy egg that I don't necessarily want to incubate with the other eggs, I can put them in this and incubate it on its own. I don't know, we'll see. And then the other thing that I learned my very first clutch is good to have on hand is dental floss, because I had to tie off 2 umbilical cords if I remember right, and that's what you need if you need to tie them off. I have isopropyl alcohol just in case. I don't think there's ever gonna really be a true need for it. Mostly just use it for cleaning things. Got my red line scissors. Absolutely love those. They're the best. And then we have birth certificates. So those go in here for now. Chances are I'll probably get them swapped out with the updated ones soon anyways. And then this one you can't see them, but that's got the clutch cards. And actually I need to get a pen. Good enough. So there's a Sharpie, so we'll be able to write on them. And then last but not least, the only other big thing that we are going to need is this. I'm just realizing it's probably backwards. Fudge. Anywho, maybe not. Maybe I'm... No, yep, it is. But this is the press and seal, and we use this. I'll be able to show you how we use it in action when we have our clutch, but we use it to go over the egg box, and that helps seal in the humidity and the heat and all that good stuff. So that's the kits. Alright, so here we are. We have our clutch kit, not clutch kit, clutch binder, hatchling kit, Momma kit, all ready to go. We have our egg box for our first clutch ready to roll. So really the only thing that's left to do in terms of prepping for these first clutches is going to be to get some tubs cleaned and ready to roll so that when the clutches drop, we can just move Mommas right into the clean bins that have no egg smell whatsoever. And then we can clean their current tubs after that. So I'm going to really quick do that just so that that's also done and I don't have to worry about stressing on the day of. So I'm going to do that real quick. So while these tubs are soaking, number one, I wanted to hang out with my buddy Daruk. So the other thing I didn't really touch base on when I had it out is there are quite a few different mediums, I guess, that you can use for incubation. Like I said, I use vermiculite. I know that some people actually use a larger chunk, I guess, of vermiculite, and they have really good luck with that. There is pre-made stuff, sort of. It's the Hatchlight. Really, I haven't tried it myself, honestly. But I had the membership with Will Banks, so I got the big bag, and that's still my first bag. There's a lot. But perlite, I know some people use. Daruk is kissing the mic. So I think it just kind of depends on what you prefer. I know I've seen some people just use water. I would be too nervous of that myself to try and use that, just water. But yeah, you just kind of do your research, I guess, and figure out what is most easy to come by and what you want to try. Like, I know Brian loved Hatchlight, Brian Barczyk. Someday I hope to give it a try. I just haven't had the chance yet. I haven't had the need for more than what I have already. Dude's being naughty. So I just wanted to touch on the different mediums you can use for incubating. The other thing you can always try and do is do maternal incubation. I myself have not gotten that far into it. To me, I'd rather throw them in the incubator and get Mama back on food. But yeah, so I'm gonna cuddle with my little man for a minute and then get these tubs cleaned up and substrated them, and then we'll see where we're at. Alright, we have both tubs fresh and clean and ready to roll. So that's about as prepped as we can be. I mean, everything's ready to go. We just need eggs. So Urbosa's due here in about 10 days. She's starting to get really restless and uncomfortable. I feel bad, but I also don't. So hopefully here soon we'll have an update with eggs. Alright, thank you guys for stopping in and watching. Make sure to share, subscribe, all the goods. And yeah, our season's about to kick off in a hopefully really good way. Alright, take care, guys.